Pelosi's trying to checkmate him. She said, basically, Trump said he vetoes it. He wants $2,000 checks. Pelosi said, called it a bluff and said, we'll give you a bill with $2,000 checks. So now Senate Republicans have to choose between owning the libs and going against Trump.
Can you explain why Pelosi's taking fire for the $600 COVID relief? You know what? I can explain it all, and I haven't even seen the original video. So I'm going to explain it, and then we'll watch the original video to see if I'm right. So lefties are mad because Pelosi came out and said $600 is significant relief for working families. So what they make it sound like is Pelosi didn't want any more relief for working families, and she thinks $600 is a lot of money. What an out-of-touch dumb bitch in fucking Congress. She's so stupid. Wow, how dumb. My actual guess is that what probably happened was Pelosi was happy that they got anything passed, and in talking about the bill and in pushing for it being passed, she's probably saying like it is significant that we get like any amount of money possible out to working Americans. I'm glad that we got at least $600. That's going to be my guess on what was actually said. But lefties spin it like she thought $600 was a lot of money. I'm not, you know what? I'm going full partisan here. I'm not even going to watch the original video because I guarantee you that's what happened without even watching it, okay?
We also have in the legislation direct payments, which were not in the Republican bill, to America's working families. I would like them been bigger, but they are significant.
If somebody wants to link me something showing me that I'm wrong, that's fine. But I am 99.99999% positive that Pelosi, who has pushed for more money for Americans in the past, isn't happy with just $600, which is probably why she jumped on the ability to do $2,000 when Trump suggested it on Twitter. I believe lefties don't ever do more than read headlines. Vaush and Shoe on Head retweeting this dumb fuck. This was another one where I'm not going to lie. I saw it and I immediately felt like I knew. I immediately felt like I knew exactly what the original context was, and I just didn't even bother reading. I should so that I don't get lost. Well, let's do that actually. Hold on. I saw this tweet. Amy Klobuchar just wanted MSNBC to call raising the stimulus to $2,000 per person an attack on every American and suggest Congress override Trump's veto. My guess, without actually looking at the original video, because I immediately saw this and I was like, you know what? I bet Amy Klobuchar is probably mad because they agreed on a stimulus and Trump came out. First of all, fuck. I'm so mad about all of this because these people are brain aids, okay? They don't deserve a spot on the fucking planet, let alone on fucking YouTube in a video game, okay? Or Twitter or wherever else they rot and infect people's minds, okay? Trump did not suggest raising the stimulus from $600 to $2,000. Okay? Fuck off with that bullshit. Trump suggested raising the stimulus from $600 to $2,000 and trim unnecessary spending. There is a world of difference between those two suggestions, and you are monumentally fucking stupid. You're running right into the Republican propaganda if you're going to sit there and blame the Democrats for having issues with the revised bills, because that's what Trump wants, right? Trump wants to say, hey, we should raise the stimulus and cut the extra spending. And then when you go to negotiate the bill and they're like, we want to cut this and this and this and this and this, and you're like, wait, hold on, what the fuck? We're not cutting all that. Then you'd be like, look, Democrats are holding up the bill. We wanted to give you $2,000. They're not coming to the table to negotiate. Like, well, hold on, fuck you. One, we already had a bill. And then two, you're trying to make a $2,000 like stimulus now contingent on other budget cuts. Okay? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Stop being 4 fucking years old. Have a brain. Like, Trump even tweeted this, that he wanted to cut extraneous. Can somebody find the original Trump tweet, actually? Where is the Trump tweet $2,000? Can somebody find he even says it in the original tweet. Vaush talked about how he's angry that he retweeted this on stream. That's good, at least. I thought there was a tweet. I thought I read a tweet by him that was literally just a tweet. Why are you guys linking me video? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe I might have read a quote in a news article, actually, that was quoting his video, actually. Sorry, fuck. That's probably what I read, actually. I think it was like an MSNBC article. Because I know I read... fuck, what was it? I know that I read a quote where the literal quote was... The literal quote was that he wanted to raise the stimulus and then cut extra spending. It was literally that Pelosi tweet. Wait, was it? Hold on.
It's cruelly blocked COVID relief legislation in an effort to advance their extreme
he says it at the end of the video,
which will allow the owners to obtain finance countries, lobbyists, and special interests while sending the bare minimum to the American people who need it. It wasn't their fault. It was China's fault, not their fault. I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items.
There you go. It's not just an increase. If you thought it was just an increase, I don't even know how I knew this. It must have been like I must have read a quote in a news article. I thought it was a tweet. But like, it's not just an increase in stimulus. Don't be so fucking naive. It's so disgusting to see lefties fall for Republican propaganda. You slurp up Trump's fucking propaganda cum, just like Republicans do. You're no better than McConnell or Paul or Ryan or Jeff Sessions or any other dipshit Republican that's high off the fucking Trump Kool-Aid. It's unbelievable. It's crazy to see lefties have taken, like, the Republican propaganda is so good. Lefties, like, slurp that shit up hook, line, and sinker when they're talking about people like Hillary Clinton, when they're talking about people like Barack Obama, when they're talking about people like Nancy Pelosi. As somebody like me that listened to Rush Limbaugh for years, I didn't know I would hear so many of his attacks echoed later on by people that call themselves radical socialists, like, unironically the socialists, like, later on in life. What a mind fuck, dude. Republicans spend their whole lives attacking certain Democrats, accusing them of being socialists who aren't socialists, so that in the future, actual socialists could come on and attack the not socialists that are accused of being socialists by attacks that came from Republicans. Like, what a mind fuck. How irresponsible. How fucking stupid do you have to? What kind of brain rot are you suffering? Christ. Sorry. Okay. So this guy's thing is, Amy Klobuchar just wanted MSNBC to call raising the stimulus to $2,000 per person an attack on every American and suggest Congress override Trump's veto. Well, I wonder what Amy Klobuchar actually said. Let's listen.
And now he's saying that he's going to veto it. There is some nuance to it, with him saying that he wants a larger size payment to the American people, which is something that Democrats argue for at every step of the process. And now House Democrats say, okay, well, if that's what he wants, we'll provide him with that. I wonder just what you make of this very last minute scramble of what we thought.
Trump is trying to do the right thing, but the Democrats will stall him out until...
Wrong, and you're stupid as fuck. If Trump wanted to do the right thing, Trump has had 4 years to do it. Trump has had 70-some years of his life to do the right thing, and he's never made that choice. He doesn't give a fuck about you, and you should know that. It's obvious. He's a fucking billionaire that he inherited his fucking wealth. He never fucking cared about you. All he's done is cut more in taxes for people like me than people like you even make an income. That's it. Trump never gave a fuck about you, and he helped people like me more than he'll ever help anybody like you or anybody that you know, okay? You're delusional. But get high off that fucking Trump Kool-Aid, because I made a lot of money for the past 4 years at least. Fucking moron.
Thought was going to proceed here with this relief bill.
I kept thinking tonight, well, these pardons are an attack on our very democracy. This is an attack on every American. People who are struggling to get by right now, out of work, whose the unemployment is going to basically end the day after Christmas if this doesn't pass. People who are out of work, people who need the help. The vaccine distribution, Rachel, is in this $30 billion. These vaccines are not going to just parachute into a small town in the middle of Minnesota. We need the help for the states to get the vaccines out. And he is literally undermining our entire effort on testing and vaccine distribution. This was a hard-fought negotiation. Of course, you're right. Democrats were pushing for more funds for the individual payments. But in the end, this was a negotiation, and he knows very well we're reaching the end here with the unemployment, with our small businesses can't take it anymore. One Yelp study early in the year showed we were having 800 small businesses close a day. And there's over $300 billion to help small businesses in this bill. It is the second biggest stimulus in the history of America. And for him to turn this down, obviously we have the votes to override his veto in the houses. We have those votes. But he should not be doing this right now when his own Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, was involved in the negotiations from beginning to end. He is literally trying to burn this country down on his way out, as I said at the beginning.
Imagine being such a fucking idiot that you think that Trump is just going to give the thumbs up to a stimulus that all else equal is just $2,000 per person. Like, how stupid are you? Like, you're just as bad as any cum-guzzling dipshit fuck Republican that is just fucking worshiping Daddy Trump. You're just as stupid as every single one of them. Like, you might have even bought the propaganda harder than they did. Like, how fucking naive are you? I can't even believe that people like this, like, have a following and actually, like, disseminate their stupid fucking information on the internet. Like, it's disgusting. Holy shit. How fucking stupid are you? Jordan has no idea how legislation is passed. Nobody that's left of fucking Bernie Sanders in this country has any idea how anything in Congress is passed. It's unreal, dude. I never thought I would see people on the left eating up fucking Republican propaganda. Unbelievable. And look at all these dipshit, 15,000 likes. Look at the people eating this up. Amazing optics for the Dems to very publicly fight for less money. How stupid. Dems also cut their price from 1.8 trillion to 900 billion for absolutely no reason. They didn't get anything out of cutting the price in half. Why do you think they would? Like, this is exactly how you know the Dems played politics instead of going with a better deal earlier. Like, they actually believe the Trump propaganda. He's good at making deals. Like, these guys, the funny thing is, well, let's see what happened. And it's funny because people even ignore it, is that Pelosi, and I think AOC as well, actually jumped on this because they're trying to win the rhetorical war is, oh, cool. Well, let's have the exact same bill, but with $2,000 checks instead and see what happens. Do you think that's just going to pass? Now, I don't know right now because now there's a fuck ton of pressure on McConnell probably. I don't know what McConnell's future is like in terms of politically, if he gives a fuck or not, but then now, unironically, I've seen a lot of tweets where they're like, oh, Trump is outflanking the Dems. Like, Trump is further left. Now, Trump is just trying to fuck McConnell over. You know why? Because McConnell came out and said he accepted the results of the election. So Trump is in full fucking meltdown mode. Trump is burning every fucking bridge. He's pardoning every motherfucker that he knows. He's pardoning fucking fathers of people that he fucking knows. What the Kushner, I don't remember the guy's name. Kushner's dad or whatever. All he's doing is just burning everything the fuck down and fucking over everybody that fucked him on the way out. Like, that's it. This guy's burning bridges faster than I am. He fucking pardoned Manafort. What the fuck? Like, and he's outflanking the Dems. God, so stupid, dude. Charles Kushner. Don't you think Pelosi's playing a really good optic games? I think so. I guess we'll see how it plays out. This is smarter for her to tweet this. I guess we literally are doing politics on Twitter now, huh? I don't know. Trump can say he wants to cut the useless spending. The majority of his payments match or under his budget proposal. Yeah, sure. That's not even. Yeah. Good compilation here from Kevin Liptek, CNN. President Trump's list of objections to the spending package last night versus President Trump's own budget requests. Trump complaint, $134 million to Burma. Trump budget proposal, $131.45 million for assistance to Burma. So stupid. And fucking lefties on Twitter actually think that he's outflanking the... Oh my God, dude. Trump is right in this situation. There's a lot of fat that should be cut, despite his administration arguing for that funding. We don't need to give money to Egypt, Israel, Pakistan, etc., or the military for that matter, since there's $741 billion going through that. What do you mean? First of all, you don't know what that money is earmarked for. I know you don't. So shut the fuck up, okay? Number two, if you want to argue against that, that's fine. But why are you fighting against your own budget proposals after bipartisan legislation that's already been negotiated by both halves of your lawmaking body? Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you here's my budget proposal. We were getting shit that's coming from the House. Both sides are agreeing on, going through the fucking Senate, and both sides of the Senate are agreeing on. And now you're saying you want to veto something that matches your own budget request? Fuck off, moron. Wait. You're dumb as fuck. Go work your way back up from Twitch or YouTube chat back in here. Oh, I saw the thread with them shitting on Vaush too. When Charlie Kirk is more left than you. I wonder how many Democrats in Congress could survive on $600 with stimulus money if we suddenly took away their paychecks for 10 months. You realize McConnell's the reason we're getting more, right? And then people attacked. Yeah, because Pelosi isn't at fault either, Vaush. Only those other libs are bad, I see. Good one. Do you know why Trump is doing any of this? Honest to God, I think he's just mad. Trump is just fucking over everybody that fucked him over. I unironically think that that's like what he does. Like there's precedence for it.
Trump nuking more bridges than General MacArthur wanting to nuke the shit out of the Chinese during the Korean War. Omega lol.
Oh my God. The unbelievable. The unimaginable. Imagine when your takes are so fucking bad on Twitter that even fucking Hassan is giving better takes than you. Trump is ready to blow up the stimulus, claiming he wants people to get $2,000 exclusively because Republicans abandoned him on the election theft. Exactly. Good, who cares? Also, Nancy Pelosi is actually doing a decent job showing who's standing between Americans and 2K. True. When you're giving worse takes than Hassan on politics, it's time to back up and reconsider whatever crazy shit you're talking about. Holy fuck. Listen, as long as he's right, he's right. Fuck it. Wouldn't it be great if Trump just decided to executive order hashtag Medicare for... Oh, we're back on this stupid fucking shit. You know what? Horseshoe theory is real for populists. I said it. There it is. You're bringing me over slowly. Horseshoe theory is real for populists. If you're a populist and you supported Bernie, you probably would like Trump. Unironically, I think it's true. I'm seeing so many brain dead fucking. Trump is outflanking the people on the left. Stupid fuck. Transforming politics into service. The motto should be transforming politics into self-service, because that's all these people fucking do. Who the fuck cares, LeMayo? If Trump tweeted Medicare for all, these weenies... Dude, so stupid. You're so dumb. Medicare for all is the new fucking whitest tweet in the world. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.